With Freddy Fazbear gone and Bikini Bottom fully restored, SpongeBob and his friends all returned to Bikini Bottom. It's so great to be back, isn't it, Patrick?
I agree, SpongeBob. I don't know how much longer I could have taken living in Rock Bottom.
Well, I, for one, am gonna miss that place. That place was creepy, but I'm so glad to be back in Bikini Bottom. I agree with Sandy, and on a beautiful day like this, what could go wrong? Then they heard a faint shrieking noise in the distance.
What was that?
Patrick asked. It's probably just an oyster, Squidward replied. I don't think so, Squidward. It sounded too big to be an oyster. Then some lightning crashed down, followed by a louder shriek. No, it can't be. What's wrong, Sandy? I know that shriek from anywhere, and that lightning can only mean one thing. King Ghidorah.
Who's King Ghidorah?
King Ghidorah is a giant golden dragon with 3 heads, 2 tails, and the ability to shoot lightning from its mouths. Many call it the False King. Arr, that's nothing but a bunch of barnacles. Actually, that sounds pretty badass. Oh, King Ghidorah ain't no load of barnacles, Mr. Krabs. He and Godzilla have had a rivalry for thousands of years. So wait, let me get this straight. You mean to tell me that there's more than one giant monster out there? I'm afraid so, Squidward. Then the giant dragon appeared and let out a loud screech.
I think it's time we should run!
And the gang proceeded to run away from the dragon. SpongeBob and his friends ran for dear life, with the monster not that far behind. The gang went into a mysterious cave. Phew, we should be safe in here. Arr, I hope so too, SpongeBob.
This place is creepy, guys.
Does anyone else hear heavy breathing? It sounds like it's coming from that passageway. The gang went to investigate, and they couldn't believe their eyes. There was another giant monster sleeping in the cave. It looked like a pterodactyl. What is that thing? That is Rodan, a giant pterodactyl-like monster. What's he doing all the way over here? Beats me. He probably got tired and just rested there. I know, let's use him to fight Ghidorah. I don't know if he could stop him, but he could definitely slow him down. SpongeBob and his friends proceeded to awaken the giant pterodactyl.
Little,
yelled Patrick. Eventually, Rodan woke up. Alright, all we need to do now is lure him to Ghidorah. And they began to bait Rodan towards King Ghidorah. When Rodan came into contact with Ghidorah, he did not hesitate to attack. And soon the two got into an aerial brawl. Meanwhile, SpongeBob and his friends were making a run for it, until they eventually escaped. Phew, I think we lost them. For now, SpongeBob, I don't think Rodan's powerful enough to beat Ghidorah. What do you mean, Sandy? Well, the only thing that can stop Ghidorah is Godzilla. Should I become calamari again? What I don't understand is how we managed to awaken a 3-headed dragon. Our fight with Freddy and his army woke him up. What do you mean, Mr. Grinch? Our battle with Freddy Fazbear caused a lot of noise and destruction. The first battle woke Godzilla up, and the second woke Ghidorah up. Honestly, I thought that was just a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence, my dear Plankton. I have a feeling that all these events are connected somehow. What do you mean, Grinch? I think there's more to all of this than we once thought. All these universes connecting to one another might lead to a paradox. We'll worry about paradoxes later. Right now, we need to figure out a way to stop Ghidorah.
Sandy's right, and we need to do it fast.
It's not going to be easy. We're gonna have to rely on Godzilla. I don't know how much longer Rodan can hold off Ghidorah. It won't be long before he hunts us down again. SpongeBob's right. We'll have to figure out a way to bait Godzilla in. Guys, I don't think we have to. Sure enough, Godzilla was standing right in front of the gang. What's Godzilla doing here? He must sense King Ghidorah's presence. Like I said, they've been rivals for thousands of years. And sure enough, Godzilla walked away in search of King Ghidorah. It wasn't long before the two found each other, along with a crippled Rodan. Looks like Rodan got absolutely rinsed. I know, either he's really weak or Ghidorah's really strong. Meanwhile, Godzilla and Ghidorah were duking it out, but Ghidorah seemed to be overpowering him. Sandy, I think Godzilla's losing. Yes, SpongeBob, I can see that. As the dragon was about to defeat Godzilla, there was a loud shriek.
What was that?
Oh my Neptune!
And sure enough, what appears to be a giant moth was flying towards them.
It's Mothra! She's come to help Godzilla!
And sure enough, the four monsters fought it out. The battle shook the earth, and it was unlike anything SpongeBob and his friends had ever seen. But the dragon didn't give up. He kept fighting. SpongeBob decided to take matters into his own hands.
We have to help these monsters, you guys. Me boy, but what can we do? That thing towers over us. I have an idea. Squidward, do you have your clarinet on you by any chance? Way ahead of you, SpongeBob. Play, Squidward. Play like you've never played before.
And Squidward played his clarinet long and loud.
And it distracted Ghidorah long enough for Godzilla, Rodan, and Mothra to finish him off.
With King Ghidorah finally defeated, the other monsters left the premises. Godzilla went back into the water, and Mothra and Rodan retreated back to their homes. Well done, everyone. King Ghidorah has finally been defeated.
Well, we couldn't have done it without SpongeBob. Ah, shucks, guys. It was nothing really.
And this is why I'm best friends with you, SpongeBob. And Bikini Bottom was finally at peace once again. Meanwhile, Darkseid was watching from overhead. Very well played, little sponge. But I've got another surprise waiting for you. Fortunately for you, it's not ready to come out of hibernation just yet. So enjoy your little break while it lasts. But SpongeBob would have to face a more terrifying threat in the meantime.